Drasha that I said the cover called Beishvat. Very interesting drasha. People liked it very much. So I'll repeat it. I started by telling that I had a friend who, in his youth, he lived in Montreal and he went to the Lubavitcher Yeshiva. As he grew up, the family moved to New York, and he went to the popular yeshivas. Didn't continue in Lubavitch. So one time I get a call from him, and he says to me, "You know, Moshe, I have a question to ask you." I said, "Yeah, what's the question?" He says, "You know, when I went to Lubavitch Yeshiva, I heard a lot about the different Lubavitcher Rebbes. This one's birthday and this one's Yortzeit, but they never spoke about the Rebbetzes." He said, "Suddenly something new. They're making a whole commotion about a Rebbetzes, Yortzeit. How do you explain it?" So I said to him, "I'll tell you. In my opinion, it's a Beferish Gemara." He says to me, "A Gemara? What is a Gemara?" I said, "It's a Gemara in Brachos." So we stopped for a minute and he's thinking. He says, "I can't figure out what are you talking about? What do you mean?" So I said to him the following: there's a Gemara in Brachos on Daf Chav Zayin Amud Beis, where a Talmud came up to Rabbi Shua and he asked him a question, simple question: Tfilas Avos, is it a shus or is it a chayva? Rabbi Shua answered, it's a shus. So this Talmud went and asked Rabbi Gamliel, who was the Nasi, is Tfilas Avos or a shus or a chayva? He said it's a chayva. He said, but you know, when I spoke to Rabbi Shua, so he said it's a shus. I'm not going to go into the question that why he did this.
Because technically you shouldn't have done that.
We're not going to discuss, that's not the issue for now. So he says, no, wait till the Balatresim, the giants come into the Beis Medrash. When they came into the Beis Medrash, so he says to this student, ask your question. And the student asks, is Philosophus or Shus or Chayva? So he says, is there anybody that says that it's a Rishus? No, everyone's quiet. So Rabbi Gamliel says, Rabbi Yeshua,
didn't you have another
stand up. Stand up. They say that you said that it's Rishus. He said, look, I must admit I can't deny it. So Rabbi Gamliel continued with his shir, and Rabbi Yeshua was standing the whole time because he didn't give him permission to sit down. So the Talmidim, Chaverim, became a little bit upset, and they began to murmur. They were talking between themselves about Rabbi Gamliel's behavior with Rabbi Yeshua. That there was a time before this when there was a question when to make Rosh Chodesh, and the difference was when it will be Yom Kippur, and Rabbi Yeshua disagreed with Rabbi Gamliel, and Rabbi Gamliel made Rabbi Yeshua come to him on Yom Kippur carrying his suitcase. And now he let him stand the whole time because he disagrees with him. He said, we got to stop this. This is not right. And they decided that they're going to demote Rabbi Gamliel. So once they came to the decision to demote Rabbi Gamliel, so you have to have a Nasi. So they began to think who should be the Nasi. So some people said Rabbi Akiva. Well, others said, no, we can't take Rabbi Akiva because Rabbi Akiva comes from Gatum. Finally, they agreed. Then somebody says, you know what? Let's make Rabbi Yeshua.
Please.
So they said it's not right. It's not right.
Look nice.
You demoted Rabbi Gamliel because of Rabbi Yeshua, and you put Rabbi Yeshua to take over his position. That would be too insulting to do. So they decided on Rabbi Elazar ben Azariah. Rabbi Elazar ben Azariah was a wealthy man, and he had a yichus and everything. They felt that he's proper to be no. So a delegation came to Rabbi Elazar ben Azariah, and they offered him the position. Now you would think that when they come and they offer someone such a glorious position, he would grab it. So Rabbi Elazar ben Azariah answers, Ezel emol b'devisul. I have to go talk to my wife. I can't give you an answer till I talk to my wife.
Can I stop you for a second? They said by the Friedrich Rebbe.
Well, the question is, the way you said, they offered him such a position, he should have grabbed it. See, and he answered, I'm going to go talk to my wife. Now let's see who was his wife. Okay. So if you remember in the Haggadah Shel Pesach, Omer Rabbi Elazar ben Azariah Arei ben Shiva Shana. Was he Shiva Shana? No. He was 18 years old. If he was 18 years old, Mustami's wife was 17 years old.
1 year.
Or better yet, the Rebbe brings an opinion in Yerushalmi that he was 16 years old.
So
and if he was 16 years old, his wife was 15 years old, or maybe 14 years old.
He's going to
so
go
they offer him position to become a Nasi B'Yisrael. He's going to go talk to her and get her advice. Very strange. But the problem is, Rabbi Elazar was a great Talmid Chacham, and he knew that it's a big shayla for him if he could accept this position without his wife's permission. Why? Because when he got married, he wasn't a Nasi. He wasn't the son of a Nasi. But so now, and he made a ksuba with his wife, and he says, "No, Eifa, Aflach, Va'ezin, Va'fanas, Kiech Govern Yadayim, V'kushta and everything." And now because of Nasi, he'll have no time for his wife.
Right, sure. That's right.
So he said, "Ezel imul b'devisul." I have to talk to my wife. That Chagav I said that there was I once heard a darshan teached that why did he say Ezel imul b'devisul? Imul from Rosh Melech. He said, I want to see if I could be a melech in my home. Mm-hmm. If I could be a melech in my home, then I could be a melech in Klal Yisrael. But if not, it's not for me this job. But that's a drush. So therefore he said, Ezel imul b'devisul, because I need her permission, because
to have less Nasi
will take me away from her. So I said, they ever had that problem also. And not only did she agree, but she encouraged and she pushed him. So I said, a Rebbetzin that gave such a gift to Klal Yisrael deserves to be recognized.
Very well said. Very well said.
Okay.
But my Yisrael once told me that